What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Southern Guy here, and thanks for tuning in the channel. Tonight we're going to be going over Dynamite results review for AEW. MJF and Warlord gets introduced to the Inner Circle, plus bunkhouse match, big feud begins. We're going to go over the show. I didn't get a chance to go over it last night. I was so tired last night. I just passed out, so sorry guys. But we're going to be doing this right now. New intro begins, used for AEW Dynamite. New opening for Boundless. We get Taz coming out to the ring, followed by... He hypes up Brian Cage's match against Matt Sydal. Get decorated thought as the AEW T champion. Darby Allin sits way up in the stands. Taz tells Taz the last time Allin that the last time saw he was on the car, so you better cut the weird there, the ring. So TNT champion Darby Allin was in the stands during the show. We got FTW champion Brian Cage versus Matt Sydal, 1-on-1. And the winner of this match was Brian Cage. Brian Cage did a senton and is caught in mid-air. Then Cage hits a drill claw cover for the 1-2-3. Winner was Brian Cage, defeating Matt Sydal. Post-match, Ricky Starks takes the mic, and he says that both Kenny and Cage are officially ranked, so he wants the TNT Championship opportunity. Starks then says 1-on-1, who gets in his way is going to get put down. Then we get Cody out, tells to the ring, congratulating Darby Allin on his title win. Cody brings up MJF's loss, like expected. Then Cody then brings up MJF and Cage approaches him and asks Cody if he can help him. She talks about the Microsoft and said that you. She introduces herself as the total package. Jade Cartwheel says she's been standing at ringside for weeks and studying her competition. She said even Cody Rhodes, Jay says. Cody Rhodes tells himself a giant killer. But what does he know about that? There's a giant about him. Nothing giant about him. She continues that she knows a giant. And next time Cody Rhodes says something like that, she says, keep that to yourself. Then she says, heads up the stage and gives him congrats on getting his last name, but he didn't have the balls to go by one name. Then we get Brandy introduced into this mix. Brandy, she says the giant one has one name, and he's the real star, Shaq. So what are we going to be at Shaq on AEW now? I guess Brandy Rhodes going on. We tell him who the hell you are, and told you who was open night. Brandy didn't appreciate it, and tell Jay to tell her never to talk to Cody like that again. Brandy tells her bounce and don't come back unless she sends for get your ass out of here. Brandy then goes on to walk away. Jay just gives her a pat on the back. Then get Jerry Lynn out. Powerbomb on Starks. Then Allin comes down to the ring and uses his turnbuckle thumb jack to clear the ring. Cody beats up Cage, and then Allin hits a splash to the quarter cage for the save. We had a backstage 7 World Champion Jon Moxley. Talking about Omega being next in line for his title. Moxley, there's a big challenge. And it says it's special to be the top wrestler of the world. He said if anyone can do it, Moxley can. Moxley just says he's one day on someone will shut up his lights off, but no mega. So good luck. On December 2nd will be AEW World Champion Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega on Dynamite. We get the natural selections. The Natural Nightmares versus the Butcher, the Blade. Of course, the winner of this match was Dustin Rhodes and Kuchi Marshall. The Natural Selections. Nightmares, I'm sorry, he called Natural Selects. The Natural Nightmares via the pinfall. We got a video package happening to delete the Legion robbery between Sammy Guevara and Matt Hardy. He also gained a lot of respect for Sammy Guevara after what they did. Now time for the introduction of MJF and Warlord into the Inner Circle, where Jericho comes out first. So it's about bringing MJF in. Jericho says before that, he brings out the MOG members, Jake Hager, Santana, and Ortiz. Santana, and where's Sammy? And then Sammy was out in the hospital, but he must go on. Jericho introduced the MJF Warlord for 5 minutes long, 5 year long. He said he's given $1 million and his dad from his dad, and he couldn't make it work. And just said that he's had a lot of pressure and created the diamond. So he is today. MJF didn't sports to a poem. He still thinks Santana and Ortiz are really enjoying, but ends up doing lyrics for All Me by Drake. MJF Ortiz calls him out and says to Jericho, MJF shouldn't be in the group. Jericho says it's on me. I made the speculation, and he beat me. Finally, we see next week when we see the MJF celebrates the 50th birthday of Jericho. Balloons and confetti rain down on the group. MJF says everybody is going to Las Vegas next week, and it's all me. MJF said. Then he said everybody sing happy birthday to Jericho. Carol as the Inner Circle looks take it over Las Vegas next week. So MJF was introduced in the Inner Circle last night on AEW. We have packaged the Young Bucks saying they won't be able to compete because of the Young Bucks says that Matt injured his ankle. We got Scorpio Sky with Tori Blazer versus Shawn Spears, and the winner of this match was Shawn Spears. 1, 2, 3. First, Matt Spears puts on his trucks. The referee checks. We get Baron Omega backstage. Talking about he's looking forward to his AEW title match. We get Ty Kaneka with Andy J versus Red Velvet and Brandy Rose. The winners of this match were with a big kick to the face, Glory Special to a knee to the face. 1, 2, 3, cover 1, 2, 3. Ty Kaneka wins via pinfall. Post match, Jay isn't happy with Kaneka, but she got the win without having to cheat. And looks on for a hug, but gets from her face. Dark Order looks on from the tunnel. We get last Saturday, Best Friends. Omega Cassidy talk about Kip Xavier Barrow. Sabian wants apology from Cassidy and end up slapping him in the face. Next week we get Cassidy versus Kip Xavier with Penelope Ford. The Inner Circle slays Las Vegas, and the Young Bucks versus Top Flight. Cody and Darby Allin versus Brian Cage and Ricky Starks for Taz. But I'm going to get the main event of AEW. Penta El Zero versus M versus Rey Fenix. And the winner of this match in the main event was Penta El M Viva Pinfall. Post match, Eddie Kingston gets all the body and makes fun of Fight Forever on Chance. Kingston says Penta is his best friend. And brothers who lose can tell him that he's the best friend. Boots Felix out to the floor. Kingston then said he's proud of Penta. He tells him he doesn't need dead weight. Pac Phoenix. Pac makes music hits, then he comes out. Pac hasn't been around since March. He looks on beyond man, tells Kinks that you think you've been gone forever. You made a big mistake. Pac then runs to the ring, but the referee officials get between them, and the two jaw a bunch. Commentary says Pac will face the Blade next week on Dynamite. And there's your official review for AEW Dynamite results review for November 11th. If you enjoyed it, hit that video up thumbs as hard as you can. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right here at Southern Guy on YouTube.com. And that is your AEW results review for Dynamite for November 11th, 2020. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right here at Southern Guy, and also hit that thumbs up as hard as you can. And don't forget to hit that little bell for all notifications when I upload. Friday will be SmackDown, the final review of the week. Don't want to miss it. Also check out uploaded AEW's video game and features and trailer for AEW Dynamite, for AEW's video game coming. That's going to be coming out. And all the rest of SmackDown at Raw review for Monday. And all that much more right on the channel. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see y'all Friday for the SmackDown review right here on the channel.